Hi everyone, Scrappy Kathy here with Scrap Squad Sunday, and this lovely creation, and I can't tell you who it's by, is from, it is this week's Scraplift. There's some mixed media going on underneath kind of these clusters. I'm going to cheat on that. There are torn bits of paper horizontally, some other bits, the ski rental agreement, the ski school report card. It all kind of supports the theme there, and there's a little bit of journaling up in here. It's a very different kind of page, and I love that it looks like torn bits kind of formatted and not overly fussed with. I'm not going to achieve that. I'm reasonably certain because I'm using more commercially designed products, shall we say, rather than these kind of, I don't know. I just love this. I love this page. And I'm going to keep this around and try to gather some supplies and do a page that has this feel to it. I can't lift this perfectly today, but I'm gonna I'm gonna learn how to do pages that look. You know how when you get really highly skilled in putting on makeup so that it, with the ultimate purpose of looking like you're not wearing makeup, that's kind of, this is scrapbooking where you're not really following the class rules for scrapbooking. I just love it. So my mixed media background is going to be this one, which was from Vicki Boutin's paper pad that of pre-made mixed media that went with Discover and Create. And the reason I have that one, there was a page in one of the other pads that I had thought about using, but I can't find it. I'm upset. Anyway, let's get on with this. So remember this very, I don't know, I want to say unsophisticated, but it's so unsophisticated that it looks very sophisticated to me. So going to put that aside. This, and I've got all these things that I want to, let me kind of clean out this little area here. I'm going to take these chipboard stars and snowflakes. I have all the ones I found in my stack. And these are from Vicki Boutin's, I forget which collection, one of the first two, Warm Wishes or Evergreen and Holly. I think it's Evergreen and Holly. And these are stickers and various things that I'm going to use, that I may or may not use. I'm going to put that off to the side, and then let's get the page kind of put together. We're going to do it like this. I have a photo that you've seen me scrap before, and I will tell you this right now. This group of photos are the last happy photos of John before he passed away. These were taken on my birthday, December 12th, which is our traditional day for 40 years. That's the day we decorated for Christmas. And we went out on the back deck in our ugly sweaters, and we joined the family and decorated the tree just right on the deck, just on the other side of our big picture window, so we were able to see it inside. And it was protected by the overhang from James's deck upstairs. So anyway, I love this photo. I like all of the ones that were taken that day. And so I'm gonna. Those are the last Christmas photos I'll have of John, and so I'm gonna scrap them every year. I have. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I have just kind of taken some things that are I need to distress this. This is one of the only things that isn't distressed. And I want everything to be distressed or torn, I think, on this page. That's one way that I'm going to achieve something of the look in the original, is to have things kind of bent and distressed. So this is going to go there. And again, I am grabbing papers and embellishments from Vicki Boutin's first two collections. They're the only Christmas collections I have. Don't do as many Christmas pages, although I've done quite a few this year. Because my hip kit. Let's see if that goes there. Well, okay. I think I was going to put it like this, and then this paper was going to go kind of like so. Let's see. Is that? That'll work. And then I'm going to put the photo like this, and this card kind of off center. In the original, this I think was one of those ski lift tickets, but I've got a 3x4 card that says Season's Greetings, and it has a cardinal on it, and cardinals were very, very special to my dad and his brothers and my grandfather. My grandfather had 7 boys whose mom died giving birth to their 8th, and his oldest, my dad, was only 13 at the time. So he had a handful, and like most boys growing up in a kind of rural area in Louisiana, the boys had, I think something like that. And then I have a bit of this that I'm going to put right back there. I'm just going to tear it and put it up there. Let me bring these things back to the table. I'll put them here, and we'll see. There is also a there's a cluster up here, and I thought I would do that up there. Let's see. Where? Yes. Okay. I have a quote that I like to use on pages about John. Usually I add this after I've photographed the page, and never during videos, but I have a whole sheet of these printed out in different fonts. It says, "I walk down memory lane because I love running into you." And I thought that was perfect, and that's my way of making an excuse for the how often you'll see these photos occur. And of course, I use different products and different sketches and different designs and scrap lifts and things like that. So the pages don't look anything alike. They just have the same photograph, and they give me an opportunity to tell the wonderful story of that day. It's, those of you who were following me then knew that we were trying desperately to figure out what was wrong and why these things were happening. Okay, I'm going to start gluing stuff down, and the design will reveal itself in that process. I'm adding this because I need to add this yellow color in. I have very little of that yellow color. And so let me kind of do this. I've got eraser crumbs all over here. I almost used this side, and I know you would have laughed at me because my lack of affection for brown, but I love that print. That may be a little too low because the banner, I need that banner to show. This goes here, and let's get the banner on there. I'm going to put the banner here. Is that right? I want it over maybe a little to the right. I'm just gonna do it, and I'm running low on this tape, but I'm gonna use it anyway to kind of prop this up down here. Maybe I'd like it if it went like this and showed the, let me get that straight there. I like that it shows the tears here, and I can raise that up and that tear shows, and then this can go down here, and then this can go like so. Okay, I'm liking that, guys. Let me get this glued down. I'm going to raise up the end of this. And then I've got some strips that I cut from scraps that are just meant to add some color and detail. And let's see, let's get this lined up. That's kind of coming up a little bit high. I'm going to squinch it down a little bit lower. Okay, and then I'm going to glue this down back behind there at a little bit of an angle. Yeah, I think I'm just going to leave it like that. That's kind of cool. Okay, and I'm going to cut this down a little bit. I want to fit this on there. they're the same length, and I don't want that. I want them to be different. Cut a 1/2 inch off that, and the shape of this isn't that important, but the size. I'm kind of looking at proportion here. Okay, so I've got this stuff glued down. Let me see something here. This seems like it's slanting, and you can see that as well as I can. So let me pull this up and bring it back like that. I think that works. Okay, now this I want on foam. And I'm going to put that here. I'll have it down, maybe right there. I want some of this to show right there. And then this kind of goes there. What did they do? They've got that ending at a different angle, and it's perfectly fine. They have a little embellishment that goes over there. I can do something like that. Let me kind of put that off to the side. I'm going to put this here and put a little bit of foam behind it. Let's see. I'm going to just cut a piece because none of my scraps are big enough. I've been using scraps lately. So I've got this that can go like so. And now I'm going to add these things. This actually should have gone under there. I'm going to put it here. And I'm going to curl up the ends, I think. I'm going to put this like so. And then, like I said, I'm going to curl these up and I can grab hold of them much better. Let's kind of do that. And then this will come down here and it will get curled up as well. Let me get it even with that, so it looks like it's the same piece of paper. And then I'll curl this up, and even on these ends I can do that. Okay, now we're gonna do this right there, and then I've got these bits that go over here. I have this which can go right there. I'm trying to get okay, that goes there, and I've got these numbers that can also go in there. I'm gonna tear the December, the last part of the word December off. And I'm just going to kind of lay that right there. I'm going to cut it off here. And I'm going to kind of squeeze that in right there. And then I'm going to put this bit right here. I want this up higher. I'm going to put it on some foam and I'm going to have it overlap here. I'll have some work to do to get that done. Let me do this other piece right here. I'm just putting that a little smidge up above this where there's something showing, and that's where the words are going to go. So let me get this down. And this goes partly right there. I need something here to kind of, and I've got quite a few things in the stickers that I'm going to be using. Okay, now this is going to fit just fine right there. Let me get this up. I'm going to kind of squinch it down here underneath this photo because I don't want these three things ending in the same place. I don't want any two of those three things ending in the same place. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. So I'm going to put this down here. And we'll see if that boosts it up enough. So I'm going to do this here. Okay. And I think you can kind of read that across, and that's what I wanted. I'm going to go ahead and glue the little tip of that so it doesn't curl up and get nasty looking down the road. Okay, now this stuff is up here. Let me get it glued down. And that's right there. And I'm going to let this kind of curl up. And I've got this, which also can curl up, but I'm going to glue it down flat, kind of right there. And then there are some kind of hanging bits, this and this. I like the little ribbon that's through there. I don't know that I have anything but a piece of paper that I could do that with right now. But anyway, let's look at what we have. There, I'm going to count snowflakes. There's this snowflake up here, this one, this one, this one, and this one. And they're all different. Let me get these guys. I need the biggest snowflake to go right here. That works. Okay, so the biggest snowflake will go there, and it's kind of coming out from behind the photo. And then this kind of curls over like in the, and there's kind of a receipt sort of a thing right here, and I don't have it. I bet I could find something in a paper repack that would work. I want to use this numeral 12 or this one or this that says 12 because this was on the 12th. I could do that up there, or I could do, how about if that's one of the vertical things coming down, I can put that right there, and I can run some twine from here into there. And let me get my twine. I'm not going to use that. I think I'm going to use this jute twine. I've already got a small piece kind of cut from it. I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna look like it's kind of casually tied off here, and I can put it kind of at an angle like that, and then this can come down and go through here. This is really thick chipboard, and in one of the classes, Vicki actually showed, or one of the folks in her community showed how to peel the top layers off if you didn't want that much thickness in your on your page, but I kind of like it, so I have never made it any thinner. Okay, there and there. That looks just kind of casual and messy, so I'm leaving it. I'm leaving it like that. And there is a snowflake back behind this vertical tag, and I don't think I have a gold one that size, but I have this black one, and I can kind of sneak it under there. All right, so that part is done, and there are some other ones down over in here. I'm going to, well, this is the biggest one, so should I put that one right there? And then this black one could go here. I can put it over onto here, even though that's not done in the original, I think it somehow anchors. That works for me. Okay, now I need to find another snowflake. And we have to figure out a title too. I'm not seeing a snowflake. I used quite a few of the snowflakes on a page earlier. So not anything there or here. I have some stars, but not snowflakes. I'm going to put those off to the side. Let's see if we have anything in these guys. Okay, I have a little fussy cut element and these two pieces of ephemera. I'm not sure I'm going to use those, but they're there. Let's see what we have. I'm not seeing any snowflake shapes. Gosh, okay. There are duplicates here. One I got for the class and another I bought on my own. Okay, let's see what we have here. We have celebration, we have family. Oh, we have these two little ones, and I can put those on here, and you're not able to see what I'm doing there. I'm gonna put this one right here, and then this one can go here, and I've got another one that can go up here, and I have this one. Let me nail this one down, and I'm kind of going to turn this paper up on either side of that. I didn't do that before I put that down, and that's okay. Kind of curl that up. Okay. And then I'm going to curl this down before I forget. Come on. Okay. Now, I'm going to use one of these. I'm going to use this one. A tab that goes on the photo. I'm going to put it right down on the photo, kind of like that. Press it and make sure it's there. And I've got another little teeny tiny snowflake. I'm going to put it right here. Okay, oh, and I have a few more. I'm going to use them all. Why not? Right? Okay. There, I'm going to put one here. And just for the record, there was no snow on that day. But we had our ugly sweaters on anyway. Let's see. I'm going to put this right there. I'm going to put these 12s away. And I have some, another snowflake. Where do I want this one? Maybe right here. that kind of helps prop that up, and I kind of like that. This could go, I don't need any more, but I do like these little stars that are kind of outlined in white. And I'm going to put this one right there. And I have another little tiny snowflake. It's not tiny. I'm going wild with the snowflakes, and okay, so I have those two stars. I'm going to add this one up here. Don't like that. I'm going to replace this guy with this guy. And then I will put this down where? Where do I want it? Maybe right there. Now, I have this ornament. Okay, I haven't glued this one down. Gluing so much chipboard, I'm using larger quantities of glue than I usually do, and I'm running out. I just filled it, and with this next fill, I'm going to have to order some more. I'm going to kind of put that right there like so. Okay, now let's look at all of these things. What can I put right here? It says hashtag blessed, which I like. There's this that says believe. I don't want to do that. There's making merry, documenting December, jingling. Do we look like we're jingling? I'll figure out something else to put on there. Okay, and we'll look right here. So festive, there's joy, there's be merry, and ho ho ho. The ho 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 has a white background, and that will, let's see, there's remember and gather together. There's this, which says sweet, and it doesn't try to fit perfectly into the little thing, the little slot, and so when it doesn't, there's nothing wrong with that. There's no such thing as too many twinkle lights. I like that, and I'm going to put that right here because there were twinkle lights being applied at that precise moment. And actually, I'm going to put this up here. And I need to find something else to go there. There is a green circle-y bit. That can go right there. And this curls down, and I like like this that says joyful, and I want a place to put it. Maybe right here. That's where I want it, but not at that angle. Want it at an angle, maybe. Okay. That's good. Well, actually, I want it to look like it's coming down from the top. It's hanging from the top. Okay, that's perfect. Now, what I don't have anything right here, so I could do there's something that says Holiday Joy right here. This was the only Holiday Joy. It wasn't too long after that he was taken to the hospital where he was over Christmas. I don't know that I really like that. Oh, okay. Here is a little and I'll do that. That works for me. It looks fully embellished. I did not use either of these items, and that's okay. There's some pine branches there. I don't like that. Let's I'm gonna find something that gosh, there's this jingle jingle jingle, so let's see if we can jingle 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 that into right there. I like that better. That is much better, and I think that's fine. I was maybe going to try to do something right there, but I don't think that's necessary, and so I'm going to put all these goodies back. I thought sure that I would use something from here. I really like these things, but I kind of want to use them all together. Okay, done. We're done. It's over. Let's see, there's anything on here? I don't think so. I think we're good. I don't have my overlapping hearts, and to be honest, I don't think I saw any hearts. Did you? I may have used the hearts. I have stars. There is a bell. Oh, look, some snowflakes. I like the yellow bell. Does the yellow bell need to go up here to add a bit of yellow to that upper cluster? How's that? Let me get this maybe coming out like that. Okay, that's really really doing a great. That's a lot going on in that cluster, and I like that. There was a lot going on in the original cluster. So I'm gonna put this off to the side. I will bring the original back again. Do I title this Season's Greetings? Or do I try to put a little title right here? And what does that title want to be? I have to get, okay, there's Smile Photo Op, Here Comes Santa, Deck the Halls right there. Hot Cocoa, Believe. I like these because they're gold and black with white background, so I like that. There's Celebrate, there's Cheer, there's Twinkle and Shine. That's too long. So, Tree Day. Let's see. If that works. It's two different colors. I like that. Tree Day. And I have some like gold splatty sort of things. And I want to add that little sparkle with those little splats. Ooh, and there's a little snowflake too. I'm going to put this little snowflake right here, and 3 little splats up in the cluster. Maybe one right there, and we'll come down here and put one there. And I think that's all the splats I have. I'm done. Okay, we'll bring this back. It doesn't have that look, possibly because it's got so many colors going on. I'm gonna glue this down. Let me see if I can get it to look nice, kind of going off and under like that. I'll put a little glue right there, and I'll tease the ends of that so that it kind of flares out. I'm sure you can't see what I'm doing here. I'm just kind of taking the ends of my tweezers and getting that down. Okay, and it goes under like that, and is, come on, it needs to stay there. I'm going to press it down hard. Okay, and then this, I'm going to go ahead and get it down right there. Okay, so I'm done, and I thank you very much for watching. Bye. I had no idea where I was going with this one, so I'm happy with the way it turned out. I love using the big chipboard snowflakes, and that black and white really sets off all these colors, and the gray mixed media underneath, just perfect. So I thank you very much for watching. Bye.